Hi friends, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Inside Winner. LSGD AE Overseer Grade 1, അതേപോലെ കേരള വാട്ടർ അതോറിറ്റി, KSCB തുടങ്ങി അസിസ്റ്റന്റ് എഞ്ചിനീയറിംഗ് പോസ്റ്റുകളിലേക്കും ഓവർസിയർ പോസ്റ്റുകളിലേക്കും പ്രിപ്പയർ ചെയ്യുന്ന സ്റ്റുഡൻസിന് സ്പെഷ്യലായിട്ട് വളരെ സിമ്പിളായിട്ട് എക്സ്പ്ലെയിൻ ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു തിയറി ക്ലാസ് വീഡിയോയാണിത്. നിങ്ങൾ ആദ്യമായിട്ടാണ് ഈ ചാനൽ കാണുന്നതെങ്കിൽ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യുക, ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യുക, ഷെയർ ചെയ്യുക. റൂഫിനെ കുറിച്ചുള്ള ഏതൊരു ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസും ആൻസർ ചെയ്യാവുന്ന രീതിയിലാണ് നമ്മൾ ഈ വീഡിയോ പ്രിപ്പയർ ചെയ്യുന്നത്. അതുകൊണ്ട് വളരെ ശ്രദ്ധയോടെ ഇത് കേൾക്കുക, ക്ഷമയോടെ കേൾക്കുക. ഓക്കെ, നമുക്ക് വിഷയത്തിലേക്ക് കടക്കാം. റൂഫ്. A roof is defined as the uppermost part of a building which is constructed in the form of a framework to give protection to the building against rain, heat, snow, wind, etc. എത്ര ടൈപ്സ് റൂഫ് നമ്മൾ കണ്ടിട്ടുണ്ട്? There are two types of roofs. ഒന്ന് ഫ്ലാറ്റ് റൂഫ്, ഫ്ലാറ്റ് ഓർ ടെറസ്ഡ് റൂഫ് എന്ന് പറയും. രണ്ടാമത്തെ കേസ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ കർവ്ഡ് റൂഫ്, എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ കർവ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ള റൂഫ്. തേർഡ് കേസ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ പിച്ച്ഡ് റൂഫ്, എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ സ്ലോപ്പ് റൂഫ്. ത്രീ ടൈപ്സ് ഓഫ് റൂഫാണ് നമുക്കറിയാം. ഇനി ഈ ഓരോ കാറ്റഗറിയിലുള്ള റൂഫും എങ്ങനെ എന്താണ് സംഭവം നോക്കാം. ഫസ്റ്റ് ഫ്ലാറ്റ് ഓർ ടെറസ്ഡ് റൂഫ്. അതെന്താ? A roof which is nearly flat is known as flat roof. It should be noted that no roof can be laid perfectly level. The roof must slope in one direction or the other to cause rainwater to flow off rapidly and easily. A flat roof is one where the slope in any plane does not exceed 10 degrees to the horizon. Flat roof horizontally at maximum 10 degrees slope down. Second is curved roof. These are just the modification of pitched roofs and are frequently employed in the modern age to cover large areas and to give architectural effects. The shell roofs and domes are the varieties of the curved roof. They are useful for big structures such as factories, monumental work, libraries, etc. അപ്പോൾ ഈ രണ്ട് കേസിൽ ഇത്ര പറയാനുള്ളൂ. നമുക്ക് നെക്സ്റ്റ് കേസിലേക്ക് കടക്കാം. ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് പിച്ച്ഡ് റൂഫ്. എന്താണ് പിച്ച്ഡ് റൂഫ്? പിച്ച്ഡ് റൂഫ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് പല ടൈപ്പ് പിച്ച്ഡ് റൂഫ് ഉണ്ട്. എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ ഒന്ന് സിംഗിൾ റൂഫ് ആയിട്ടുണ്ട്, രണ്ട് ഡബിൾ ഓർ പർലിംഗ് റൂഫ്, മൂന്ന് ട്രസ്ഡ് റൂഫ്. അത് മൂന്ന് കാറ്റഗറിയാണ് പിച്ച്ഡ് റൂഫിൽ വരുന്നത്. ഫസ്റ്റ് വൺ സിംഗിൾ റൂഫ്, സെക്കൻഡ് വൺ ഡബിൾ റൂഫ്, തേർഡ് വൺ ട്രസ്ഡ് റൂഫ്. അപ്പോ എന്താണ് സിംഗിൾ റൂഫ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്? അതിൽ ഉള്ള ഫസ്റ്റ് സംഭവം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാല് ലീൻ ടു റൂഫ്. ലീൻ ടു റൂഫ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാല് ഒരു സൈഡിലേക്ക് ഇങ്ങനെ ചരിഞ്ഞിട്ടിരിക്കുന്ന ഒരു റൂഫാണ് ലീൻ ടു റൂഫ്. നമ്മളിപ്പോ കാറിന്റെ ഒക്കെ ഷെഡ് കൊടുക്കുന്ന ഷെഡ് എന്ന് വെച്ചാല് മറ്റേ വീടിന്റെ ഇതിൽ നിന്ന് ഒറ്റ സ്ലോപ്പായിട്ട് ഒരു സൈഡിലേക്ക് മാത്രമേ സ്ലോപ്പായിട്ട് കൊടുക്കുള്ളൂ. ലീൻ ടു റൂഫ്. It is also called as bend roof. In this type of roof, one wall is carried up sufficiently higher than the other one to give necessary slope to the roof, in which rafters slope to one side only. Generally used for sheds, outhouses attached to main building, veranda, etc. Usual slope of this roof is 30 degrees. It is suitable for span up to 2.4 feet. Now, ഈ ലീൻ ടു റൂഫ് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ അടുത്ത കേസാണ് കപ്പിൾ റൂഫ്. In this type of roof, the common rafters slope upwards from the opposite walls and they meet on a rigid piece in the middle, formed by a pair of inclined rafters, center ridge piece and wall plate for supporting the whole roof. It is suitable for span up to 3.6 meter. Couple roof. Up to 3.6 meter couple roof. The third one, couple post roof. It is similar to couple roof except legs of common rafter are connected by a tie beam. This tie beam prevents the tendency of rafters to spread out and thus the danger of overturning of the wall is avoided. It is adopted economically a span up to 4.2 meters. Now, next case is collar beam roof. Variation of couple close roof. The tie beam is raised and placed at higher level. The tie beam is known as collar or a collar beam. It is adopted to economize the space and to increase the height of the roof. This roof can be adopted up to maximum span of 5 meters. Okay. Then collar and scissors roof. Two collar beams are crossing each other to present an appearance of scissors. അപ്പോൾ സിംഗിൾ റൂഫ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ അതിൽ ലീൻ ടു റൂഫ് ഉണ്ട്, കപ്പിൾ റൂഫ് ഉണ്ട്, കപ്പിൾ ക്ലോസ് റൂഫ് ഉണ്ട്, കോളർ ബീം റൂഫ് ഉണ്ട്, അതേപോലെ കോളർ ആൻഡ് സിസേഴ്സ് റൂഫ് ഉണ്ട്. ഇങ്ങനെ 5 റൂഫാണ് സിംഗിൾ റൂഫിൽ ഉള്ളത്. നെക്സ്റ്റ് കേസ് ഡബിൾ റൂഫ്. ഡബിൾ റൂഫിനെ നമ്മൾ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ പർലിംഗ് റൂഫ് എന്ന് പറയും. When span exceed 2.4 meter, necessary size for the rafters become uneconomical. Hence, in order to reduce the size of rafters to the economical range, the intermediate supports called purlins are introduced under the rafters. It can be economically adopted up to a span of 5 meters. ഈ ഡബിൾ റൂഫിലുള്ള മെയിൻ സംഭവം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ പർലിൻസ് ആണ്. ആൻഡ് റാഫ്റ്റേഴ്സിന്റെ സൈസ് റെഡ്യൂസ് ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടി ഇന്റർമീഡിയറ്റ് ആയിട്ട് പർലിൻസ് ഇൻട്രൊഡ്യൂസ് ചെയ്യും. അതാണ് ഡബിൾ ഓർ പർലിൻ റൂഫ്. The third category, trussed roof. When span exceeds 5 meters and when there are no inside supporting walls or partitions for the purlins, the framed structure known as trusses are provided at the suitable interval of the length of the roof. That is, there are different types of roof trusses. First one, king post truss, twin post truss, Mansard truss, truncated truss, Belfast truss, steel trusses, and composite trusses. Now, let us get into the pitched roof or sloping roof. They are useful at the place where rainfall or snowfall is heavy. Technical terms in connection with pitched roof are given below. First one, barge boards. These are the wooden plank or board fixed at the gable end of roof. They connect the end of purlin, ridge and wall plates. Batten. These are fixed the thin strip of wood which are fixed on the rafters or ceiling. They are support roof ceiling or wooden plank on which roof covering is fixed. Third one, plate. Small block of wood fixed on the truss to prevent sliding of purlins. This is called plate. Which is called plate. Dragon beam. Dragon beam is also called as dragon type and angle type. Lower end of the hip rafter is supported by a diagonal piece of wood. It laid across the corner of wall. This diagonal piece is called dragon beam. Now, the next term is eaves. Lower edge of roof which are resting upon or projecting beyond the supporting wall are known as eaves. Wooden member placed along eaves are known as eave board. Gable. Triangular upper part of wall formed at the end of pitched roof is called gable. What is hip? It is the ridge formed by the intersection of two sloped surfaces having an exterior angle greater than 180 degrees. Then pitch. Inclination of sides of roof to the horizontal plane is called pitch. Purlins. Wooden piece which are placed horizontally on principal rafter to carry the common rafter. Now rafters. Piece of timber which are extend from eaves to ridge. Then common rafter, intermediate rafter which are support the roof covering is called common rafter. Hip rafter, rafter which are provided at the junction of two roofs is called hip rafter. Jack rafter, any rafter which is shorter than common rafter is called jack rafter. Now what is principal rafter? Inclined members of truss, it supports purlin, that is called principal rafter. Ridge. It is the apex line of sloping roof or wooden piece provided at the ridge line is called ridge piece. common rafter is attached to the ridge is clear span. Horizontal distance between the internal faces of walls or supports is called clear span. What is effective span? Horizontal distance between the center of walls or supports. Template. Bedding block generally provided at end of truss is called template. This template helps to spreading the load over the large area. Now truss. Framework usually triangles and is designed to support the roof covering or ceiling over roofs is called truss. Words. Edge of roof running between eave and ridge or projection of member beyond gable. Valley. Two roof surfaces meet together and form an exterior angle less than 180 degrees. That is called valley. Wall plate. Long wooden member embedded on top of wall to receive the common rafter is called wall plate. So these are the major technical terms used in the roof. Now let us get into the questions that is frequently asking in Kerala Psc. First question. The roof provided for veranda is called lean-to roof. Now second question. The suitable span of coupled roof is 3.6 meter. Third question. The simplest type of sloping roof in which rafters slope to one side only is called bend roof. Fourth question. A coupled close roof is used for span up to 5 meter. A coupled close roof is used for span up to 5 meter. Fifth question. The member which support the roofing material of a tiled roof is called batten. Battens are the members which support the roofing material of a tiled roof. Sixth question. The outermost compression member of a truss is known as principal rafter. The outermost compression member of a truss is known as principal rafter. Seventh question. The apex line of sloping roof is called ridge. The apex line of a sloping roof is called ridge. Eighth question. The beam resting on purlins are known as common rafter. The beam resting on purlins are known as common rafter. Ninth question. The edge of a gable running between the eaves and ridge is known as verge. The edge of a gable running between the eaves and ridge is known as verge. Tenth question. The ridge formed by the intersection of two sloping surfaces where the exterior angle is greater than 180 degrees is known as hip. The ridge formed by the intersection of two sloping surfaces where the exterior angle is greater than 180 degrees is known as hip. 11th question. Lower edge of an inclined roof surface. Lower edge of an inclined roof surface is called eaves. Lower edge of an inclined roof surface is called eaves. 12th question. The topmost part of a sloping roof is called ridge. Ridge is the topmost part of a sloping roof. 13th question. The member used in inclined position for supporting the strainer post is called strut. The member used in inclined position for supporting the strainer post is called strut. 14th question. The horizontal wooden or steel members used to support common rafters of a roof when the span is large is. Answer is purlin. The horizontal wooden or steel members used to support common rafters of a roof when the span is large is called purlin. 15th question. The edge of roof covering materials which projects beyond the gable and of the sloped roof running between the eaves and ridge is known as verge. The edge of roof covering materials which projects beyond the gable end of the slope roof. Running between the eaves and ridge is called verge. 16th question. The rafters which are provided at the junction of two roof slope is called. At the junction of two roof slope is called hip rafter. The rafters which are provided at the junction of two roof slope is called hip rafter. 17th question. The triangular upper part of a wall formed at the end of a pitched roof is called gable. The triangular upper part of a wall formed at the end of a pitched roof is called gable. 18th question. The small blocks of wood which are fixed on the trusses to prevent the sliding of purlins is called cleat. The small blocks of wood which are fixed on the trusses to prevent the sliding of purlins is called cleat. 19th question. The member which is placed horizontally to support common rafter of a sloping roof is called purlin. The member which is placed horizontally to support common rafter of a sloping roof is called purlin. 20th question. Projection of roof beyond the surface of a wall is known as eaves. Projection of a roof beyond the surface of a wall is known as eaves. 21st question. The ridge formed by the intersection of two sloped surfaces having an exterior angle greater than 180 degree is known as hip. The ridge formed by the intersection of two sloped surfaces having an exterior angle greater than 180 degree is called hip. 22nd question. The king post roof truss is generally used for a span of 6 to 9 meters. Option B is answer. King post truss generally used for a span of 6 to 9 meters. 23rd question. The upper end of the pruning post are kept in position by means of a horizontal member known as straining beam. The upper end of the pruning post are kept in position by means of a horizontal member known as straining beam. 24th question. A king post truss is suitable for the span 5 to 9 meters. 25th question. Roof truss is provided when the span is more than 5 meters. Roof truss is provided when the span is more than 5 meters. In queen post truss, the number of vertical posts are 2. What would be the number of vertical posts in king post truss? It is only 1. The type of roof which slopes in two directions with a break in the slope on each side is called gambrel roof. The type of roof which slopes in two directions with a break in the slope on each side is called gambrel roof. Next question. The roof which slopes in all the four directions is called hip roof. The roof which slopes in all the four directions is called hip roof. 29th question. The roof slopes in 4 directions but each slope has a break is called Mansard roof. The roof slopes in 4 directions but each slope has a break is known as Mansard roof. 30th question. A roof has slope in all the 4 directions like hip roof, and a plain surface formed at the top will be deck roof. Listen carefully. A roof has a slope in all the 4 directions like hip roof, and a plain surface formed at the top will be deck roof. 31st question. A Mansard truss is a combination of queen post and king post truss. A Mansard truss is a combination of queen post and king post truss. The last question. Which of the following is not a compression member? Option A, strut. Option B, rafter. Option C, tie. And option D, B. We all know that tie is not a compression member. All the remaining strut, rafter, beam are compression members. Tension members are tie beam and king post. And compression members are principal drafter, start, etc. So these are all about roof. So listen carefully all the terms to all the questions I have listed here and prepare very well for the coming PSC exam. Thanks for watching the video. Bye. If you felt the video useful and informative, please press the like button, share the video and subscribe the channel. If you want videos of special topics, please write below in the comment box and give me your valuable suggestion. Watch all other uploaded videos to ensure top rank in all the competitive exams.